Like all journeys, the process of change is less scary if we know what to expect. As a coach, you can act as your client's GPS, letting them know what is likely up ahead on the road. In 1977, two metaphorical map makers, Carlo Di Clemente and James Prochaska, analyzed several existing theories, trying to understand the process of change. The result was their Transtheoretical model of behavior change, or TTM. In Changing to Thrive, Prochaska describes the need for this model as the need for a bridge over a chasm between two cliffs. On one side is the need for change, and on the other is change. The model attempts to simplify a complex human experience and let us know what we can expect to encounter. It is a way of offering support. Without a model, change can often feel too uncertain to even try. It would be like standing at the entrance to a rope bridge, listening to a raging river below us, and staring out into the fog. We'd probably only step out onto that rope bridge if there were Jurassic Park dinosaurs behind us. The same is true with change. It is much easier to change if we have experienced some of the consequences of not changing. If the danger is not immediate and real, we need the support provided by a model, coaching, and time to help us cross the chasm. There are 6 stages of behavior change. During pre contemplation, people are not ready to change and don't intend to take any action toward change within the next 6 months. They say, I can't or I won't. Those in the contemplation stage do intend to take action within the next 6 months. They may be ready. They are considering the pros and cons of change. Preparation is the next stage. It is identified by the phrase I will. People in this stage plan to take action toward change within 30 days. Action is the stage where people are experimenting with their desired behavior. It is a daily recommitment to the change and lasts approximately 6 months. An awareness of this continuous cycle will prepare clients to weather the ups and downs of change. People in the maintenance stage changed their behavior more than 6 months ago. They don't need to continuously commit to their change every day. However, they do need to be aware of situations that could tempt them to return to their old behaviors, also known as a relapse. Built into the behavior change model is an assumption of relapse. Relapses are a normal part of the change process. Think of this as a need to go back to get more rope or wood to fix a gap in the bridge. Relapses are defined as the return from action or maintenance to an earlier stage. The end or termination stage of behavior change is controversial when it comes to addictive behaviors. You may want to assume that clients will never be in this stage for any addictive behavior. However, there are many behavior changes that could shift into the termination stage. The new behavior feels like it has always been a part of the daily routine, and the client feels zero temptation to engage in the old behaviors. Frustration shows up when we're not aware of the details in the bridge of change. We see where we are right now, and we can imagine what the end looks like. We can't see the chasm in between, and we think we could just hop right to the end and our new way of living. Coaching for behavior change involves meeting the client where they are within the TTM stages of change. While the client is discussing their agenda or focus for the next several coaching sessions, the coach will be assessing their readiness to change and their confidence for change. In other words, where is the client on this bridge? Based on the client's readiness and confidence, the coach will now know how much to ask the client to stretch toward their vision and long-term goals. Knowing how far to stretch is the key to making smart goals that are reasonable and achievable. The Transtheoretical model of change identifies 10 processes that help move people across the bridge of change at their own pace. During pre-contemplation and contemplation, coaches can bring these processes to a conscious level and support the client while they work through them. Increasing awareness of the benefits of a behavior change can be supported through education, experience, exposure, and exploration. In motivational interviewing terms, this shifts the balance from mostly sustain talk toward mostly change talk. The process of environmental reevaluation is when the client emotionally and cognitively assesses how their habits negatively affect their family, friends, coworkers, and communities. Social liberation is the awareness that society is supportive of their behavior change. Paying attention to one's emotions and physical sensations during the unwanted behavior and the new behavior can also increase awareness. Venting emotions in safe and healthy ways can make room for the clarity necessary for contemplating behavior change. Self reevaluation is a process that helps move people from preparation into action. This process asks the client to consider how they think and feel about themselves as someone who engages in an unwanted behavior. Then ask, how would the client think and feel about themselves as someone who engages in the new behavior? If the new behavior aligns with their values and life purpose, they're more likely to choose change. The process of self-liberation meets clients in preparation and moves them into action. This is the belief in one's ability to change, make commitments, and recommitments to act on that belief. The next two processes can help clients move from preparation through action and into maintenance. If a client's family and friends do not support their change goal, they can find that support elsewhere until their loved ones are on board. Group coaching, support groups, and new friends are a great source of helping relationships. Counter-conditioning is a process of substituting new ways of acting and thinking for the old ways. For example, if a client realizes that they have the urge to smoke when they want a break at work, they can give themselves permission to take a walking or meditation break instead. The last two processes meet clients in action and help them move into maintenance. Reinforcement is the management of rewards. Clients can reward behavior aligned with their goals and reduce the rewards that come from unwanted behavior. Stimulus control is the process of arranging your environment to include reminders and cues that encourage the new behaviors and eliminate reminders that don't. For example, people wanting to change their snack choices might prepare fruits and vegetables and place them at the front of the refrigerator and put candy and chips in hard to reach cupboards. Consider behavior changes, successful or not, that you've experienced in your life. Do you remember engaging in any of these processes? Do you recognize each of the 6 stages of change?